I don't fucking care. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a chit chat get ready with me in a while and I wanted to film one, and me and my friend are actually going to go drink and bar hop at the bars right around our apartment. We party. So like, I don't know, I kind of need to like look good a little bit, you know? I'm gonna show you guys how I do my makeup when I like go out or any time that I like actually have to wear real makeup, which isn't that often, but I'll just show you all the transformation of how I go from looking like this to more of what I look like in my Instagram pictures. But as we all know, Instagram is a bunch of fucking lies. It really is. It really is. It really does not matter what someone looks like on Instagram, whether they're famous or not famous, because I promise you, it's not an accurate representation of the real life. First of all, with Facetune and everything else, and even just filters, whatever the fuck nowadays, people make themselves look like the best version of themselves, which is fine. Like, everyone does that sometimes. It's nice to make your skin just a little smoother and your hair a little shinier, like minor things, you know? But also, people are only posting things that are like the best of the best, like the cool date functions they go on, or going to Italy with their family. Like, people only post things that are really fucking cool, which also makes fucking sense. But just always remember that people are making themselves look the best they can and only posting the best parts of their life that they can. Everyone's dealing with shit. Everyone's human. Everyone gets a blackhead. Everyone takes a shit every morning. Everyone gets dumped. We're all just fucking people. So don't go idolizing people you see on the internet. I know I look so ridiculous getting my face up this close, but like, I'm fucking poor. I'm in college, so I don't have all the fancy things to like film like a bougie person. I film like a poor person. So I just use the viewfinder because it fucking works. Anyway, I have quite a little story for you guys. The other day, I was talking to my friends about how there's this really hot, really jacked kid in my class, and like, I don't know if I'm just like full of myself or what, but for some reason, just by the way I've like seen him look at me or like sit by me or something, I've just kind of been under the impression that like he's attracted to me or something. Like, you know, he just seems like, I don't know, like he might be a little bit about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the vibe I've been getting. And I mean, I think he's really hot, whatever. I'm not gonna talk to him. I don't want to like get his number or anything, but whatever. It's just an attractive kid in my class. Anyway, I was telling my roommates about him. I don't know why, just for shits and giggles, like, oh, this kid in my class, blah, blah, whatever. So I pulled up his Instagram to show him to them, just to see if they thought he was hot too. And one of my roommates scrolled back on Instagram like 65 weeks or something and liked a shirtless picture of him on my Instagram. So she unliked it, so like maybe he won't really like see, but he doesn't get like a super duper large amount of likes on Instagram, which is like fine, I don't give a fuck. But I'm saying that he probably has his notifications on then, if it's not gonna be like hundreds and thousands or whatever of notifications. He probably has the notifications on, so I'm like, fuck, he probably like got a notification at Brighton Victoria, liked your picture of you shirtless 65 fucking weeks ago. And if he didn't know my name from class before, he for sure knows it now, because if he clicked on my name and saw my profile, he would know that I'm the girl from class. And also, I'm such a creeper because the only way I even know his name is one day when we sat by each other in class, I literally looked at the rule sheet as he signed his name to see what his name was so that I could look him up on social media. Yeah. Didn't introduce myself, didn't hear his name, I just looked at the roster when he was signing it. Handy little tip, ladies, to find out boys' names if you're too shy to talk to them. And it's not because I'm too shy, I'm just not interested. I'm talking to someone else, I don't care, I look like shit every morning at 10 a.m. I'm not trying to impress you. So, I want to talk real quick about people seeming to hate on like selfies. I actually have a whole little mini rant about things I've seen on Instagram, whatever, but one of them is being the fact that people seem to not like selfies as much. Like, selfies generally seem to get less likes than like a photo that is obviously a photo that someone else took of you, whatever. People seem to shit talk selfies. You've definitely heard someone shit talk a selfie, like, oh, this girl's full of herself, or she just thinks she's so pretty, or whatever the fuck. Like, there's this connotation that if you're posting a picture of yourself that you took of yourself, you're obviously doing it because you think you look good, which I think 97% of the time is true. Then why the fuck you trying to tell me that it's like bad that girls are posting pictures of themselves because they think they look good? Like, are you kidding? Our generation is literally plagued by low self-esteem. And if we have girls that feel confident enough to take a selfie of themselves and work their angles and do their hair and makeup or do whatever it is that makes them feel pretty and confident enough to want to share that with people they know, etc. on social media, that is fucking dope. Hello, that's a good thing. That's like a step towards self-love. That's a step in the right direction of like girls just feeling good about themselves. Like, seriously, don't ever hate on someone for a selfie. That's all I'm trying to say. And no one's ever given me shit about a selfie. That's not why I'm bringing this up. It's just something I've witnessed. Have people talk shit about me behind my back when I posted a selfie? I'm fucking sure. But bitches that do that are just jealous, okay? Because seriously, if you have the time to sit around like roasting people's selfies, get the fuck over it. You should go be in the mirror feeling yourself the same way that girl is. Worry about yourself, boost yourself up. Don't tear some other girl down, the fuck? Another thing I've really seen on Instagram is a trend of always commenting on people you know or people that you're acquaintances with or whatever the fuck people. Comments, first of all, that are like pretty or you look so hot, whatever. Everyone comments stuff like that, but I think there's a slight issue with that, which I'll get into in a second, but also comments that are like skinny, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, or so tiny, like commenting, telling them that they look very skinny or small. I don't think we should be putting so much emphasis on comments that are literal compliments based completely on exterior things. Telling a girl over and over again that she's so hot, to me, isn't really that much of a compliment. Like, it's flattering, I guess, if someone thinks I'm attractive, but guess what? The way I look and the way my facial features are and the way I do my makeup, whatever, that makes me look good to you or whatever the fuck, just using me as an example, that's just the shell of my body. Like, I was just born this way. Everyone that looks how they look was just born this way. So when you start putting all this emphasis on like, you look so pretty, it's like honestly, what does that even mean? Like, what the fuck? Can we start complimenting people on like the things that they do and the way they add value to society or the qualities they have as a human being that makes them a great fucking person? I feel so much worth when people point out to me that they think I'm funny or they like a joke that I said, or they tell me that my advice videos really help them, or they tell me that they think I'm smart, or they're really surprised by how good of a writer they think I am or something. Those compliments have so much more worth than being like, wow, you're really pretty. Like, I'm pretty? What does that even mean? That's so subjective. I'm pretty? Like, my face isn't adding value to the world at all. Come on, I just think that we can be complimenting girls and uplifting girls in a way that's better than just telling them they're pretty. In the comments that are like, you're so skinny, you look so tiny. Like, you don't need to be telling people that they look a certain level of thin, which then insinuates that because of that, they then look good. What about all the people that will never be that tiny or whatever the fuck? Like, why are we saying now that her waist size is now what's giving her value to the world and that's so good and you look so tiny? I also hate the whole you look skinny comment because that implies that you didn't think I was skinny before now, or you usually don't think I look skinny. I don't know. I just don't think we should be putting so much fucking emphasis on the way people look or how pretty they are or how tiny they look. Like, everyone is just fucking who they are. Like, Jesus fuck. Everyone wants to feel pretty. I understand that. And telling someone that they look pretty is not a bad thing or whatever the fuck. Like, everyone wants to feel attractive, etc. and attracted too. But I just think that our generation has come to a point where there's so much focus on how you look that, like, you're so tiny, you look so skinny, like, you look really pretty, like, your hair looks so good. It's like, it's almost like those are things that are what are supposed to matter the most, and I think it's very dangerous if a whole fucking bunch of girls all start thinking that that's what's supposed to matter the most. Honestly, guys, I am so pale. Like, from coming from Texas, where the summer is literally brutal, like so hot, and then moving to Florida, where it's like beaches and sunshine 24/7, I'm literally the palest motherfucker from either of those states. Then I put on some blush to enhance my cheeks. This color is a fucking bomb nude, guys. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how I make myself look basically as good as I fucking get. And then, you know, you just like know your angles. I'm really obnoxious. Well, guys, I hope you learned how to do some makeup. You didn't. But I hope you did learn to love yourself and to not buy into Instagram because it's all fake. It's literally all fucking fake. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I'll put my social media down below if you want to go follow me. If you don't, I don't really care, but just throwing it out there. But you should maybe, if you like me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We're almost at 2,000, which is crazy. I did not think I would get to 2,000 people in my first year on YouTube. I'm still impressed that many people give a little bit of a fuck about what I have to say. So thanks, guys. I love you all so much. If you need any advice over anything, send it to my advice submissions email thing. I'll put it down below, whatever the fuck. Just read everything down below. You know what all the information is. Love you guys. See you later.